This. Yeah, here was this is my old PS3 that just this song was freaking wondering. But you must select eventually, yes. Okay. Single player. Wait, no. Select the character.
All right. Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right.
I did him. Boy, beat the story with him, I think.
Indeed.
With
Shall
her,
we?
with her,
One more drink.
I won't be defeated.
and with her.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
I'll do the Amazon. Oh yeah, he could change the color to mist. Nah. English. Right. Wait. Does that mean wait. Does that mean I could go to this file and go to single player and oh yes I can. Okay. Okay, so I can do all this if I want, but no, I won't do that. Because, I don't mean that. Ha, go back in, please, I guess. So, can I delete? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's like yeah, that's weird. It's just I guess I haven't.
All right.
I guess I haven't. Would you like to skip the beginning and the start of the story from the talisman collecting characters of 15? No.
Let's go.
Yes.
You seated yourselves and called for a stein of the finest mead. Your partner, Ranni, is in a particularly good mood. Quaffing the bar's spirits buoyed your spirits. When things are lively, Ranni will recount a certain tale. You were an adventurer, just starting out, and didn't know right from left. It was then that you first met.
Okay. Doing basic movements.
They're here.
Yes, yeah. Okay. I see.
Huh?
It's gonna be big animation.
They're here.
Okay, yeah, it has cooldown, so okay. Yeah. Oops, Smith. Oops, I forgot to turn that off. Ooh, sometimes appear. It's like, okay. You can will recover up to 150 health. And you have a stance.
Shall I open that door for you? The rogue Ranny inquired, after appearing from out of nowhere. He thought that it would be a simple matter to take advantage of your naivete and pocket some coin.
Okay. Order now to open it for you.
It's my turn. Done.
Oh, you could move it with the frickin'. Okay.
Let's see. Oh, yeah.
There we go. This ends the base tutorial. Okay.
Since that point, you've been journeying under mutually beneficial terms. You handle combat, and Ranny handles locks.
Okay. When she gets up to level
You came to
6.
Highland as an adventurer. Like many of your fellows, you strove to challenge the dangerous labyrinths here. The labyrinths were every bit as perilous as you'd heard. Most were lucky to even have their bones exit the ruins. You don't currently belong to the guild. I recommend registering. You can get jobs there and learn skills.
Where's the guild? Okay.
Clad in full armor, the guildmaster, Samuel Joseph, stands in the center of the guild hall like a statue. You request to join the guild. Samuel issues you a test of skill. What will you do?
Really accepts the entry exam.
Your test is to help a warrior named Roland. Samuel says that you can find him in the ancient temple ruins.
No. Okay. Tell maps now. Open the touchpad. Or by clicking. Look over. Okay.
To prove your mettle for the Guildmaster, you head to the ancient temple ruins to assist the warrior, Roland. A magic gate was recently found in the ruins on the outskirts of town. Use that to reach your destination.
Okay. I just lost this one.
Many things lie within the ruins of the old Elysian temple. Some quiescent, some far less so. An ancient dragon, spoken of in myths, is said to have destroyed the Elysian civilization in one night. You liberated a fairy that was trapped in a cage.
Outstanding.
It's like
my
I
turn.
probably will. You always use fixing the right stick. Well, unless I remember that you use it like that, because the right stick is iffy at best. Because it just
You have made your way to Roland. At the guild's behest, he is looking for adventurers who went missing in the ruins. For you to pass your guild exam, you must help him. Roland tells you to search in the ruins that are submerged in water. Much time has passed since the missing were last seen. He tells you to bring back their bones if they are found dead.
Can I smash this? I forget how. Oh.
Oh, yes. Simple. It's my turn. Voila.
Yeah, I'll probably use the right stick because
The Orc army is apparently
It's just
getting here
better.
via the waterway. Their cargo is various articles from ships that have been reported missing.
Filthy lucre. Let's see. Simple. Oh, yes. Done. Outstanding. Filthy lucre.
yeah, I'll do that.
What?
Oops, my 15 off is
It's my turn. Voila. Oh, my. Outstanding.
Okay. Can't bring any more phone. Really? No. Oh, what? Isn't there? Oh, I think only now castle right now. Okay. There's a lot of dogs in my nose. Oh. Ah, stop. Look at my ah. God damn it, asshole.
There seem to be more nests similar to this one spread throughout the area. You exit the area, taking care to avoid drawing the attention of any other harpies. I don't want to see that way. Obtain all good silver. Sell off wells and kill. Oh, so I just wanna see if it's like that. You have fulfilled the request. Report your work to the Guildmaster. After delivering your report, you think you see part of a smile cross Samuel's face. You are now registered with the guild. You may now get cooperation from guild members. They may participate in your party and help you in completing quests. The Adventurers Guild has a backlog of quests because many adventurers are occupied with the Dragon's Crown rumors. The king and his retinue left to find the Dragon's Crown and are missing. Many guild members are now searching for them. The existence of this crown that supposedly controls dragons is disputed, but the king was obsessed with finding it. Samuel hurriedly assigns you a new task. You get the feeling that he deems you reliable and trustworthy. It's a request from this country's prime minister. The quest's details will be provided at the castle. You wonder about the lives of the powerful people in that grand castle. You happily accept the job.
You're back.
Oh, yeah. Attacking. Okay. Oh no, what?
You have a request.
Oh yeah. Leave you.
You've already resurrected allies, so I'll spare you the details. I want you to save as many fallen souls as possible. You accepted a new request from the guild. You must go to the castle for further details.
Wandering One, how can I help you?
Come on, pick up someone to heal me, guys. What is all of this?
May they rest in peace. 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 May they rest in peace.
Very helpful. I did not.
May they rest in peace.
We'll see. Yeah. Okay.
You stand before the goddess statues, Jula, Althena, and Vernus. These statues have all crumbled. Texts say the goddesses sacrificed themselves to defeat a dragon, which caused their likenesses to degrade as well. Althena, the one in the center, is the goddess of compassion, battle, and odyssey, making her popular with adventurers. If your party falls during your adventure, a prayer to Althena and a tithing of your money will resurrect the party. If you are repeatedly depending on her grace, the amount you must offer for her services will continually increase.
Boost rate of fun. One.
You accepted a new request from the guild. You must go to the castle for further details.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to my shop. What would you like? Which one do you want? What would you like? Which one do you want?
Bro, freaking weird. Easy. Yeah, I just have way too many things. Where's the castle?
Flanked by guards, you are led through the secure castle. Princess Vivian and Prime Minister Gustav awaited you. The Prime Minister speaks a lot, in contrast to the silent princess. He asks you to swear to keep this matter secret. The royal scepter has been stolen. A witness who saw the thief described him as Tomit, a known bandit. Your job is to track down Tomit and retrieve the scepter. Also, for the sake of the kingdom, this must be kept secret. Ranni whispers that he knows of this Tommet. He is well known and is based out of the old capital. You bow and leave the throne room. In order to retrieve the royal scepter, you chase the thief into the ruins of the old capital.
Okay. Oh.
You recall what happened at the castle. Flanked by guards, you are led through the Prime Minister, your job, Ranni, you bow.
Oh.
These are the ruins of the ancient capital city. It was destroyed following an invasion from the Northern Empire. Now it is a dangerous place, full of dragons and wyverns.
Okay. Yeah, probably.
Outstanding.
Oops.
Enemies.
Oh, I can do that.
Come at me.
It's my turn.
Like,
You find the bandit Tommet in a hideout amid the ruins, just as Ranni told you. It is said that whatever this man desires, by thievery he can acquire. Ranni asks, "Are you Tommet, the bandit legend?" Beaming, he displays his spoils and tells the tale behind each item. When you ask about the scepter, he says, "That was indeed I," and goes on to boast exactly how he got into the castle. When you inquire further about the scepter, he deduces your true intentions and darts away. Pursue the thief, apprehend him, and reclaim the scepter. You cannot capture a target swimming underwater. Watch for your quarry to surface.
Enemies. Enemies.
I got it.
One at the corner.
They're here.
What?
Can he get off anytime? Oh, that was not me. I knew it. I thought it was blue. Dumb.
You pin down Tomit, who is so stunned that he's actually been caught, that he cannot move. Relenting, he produces the scepter from his bag and hands it to you. You have reclaimed the royal scepter, stolen from the treasure room of the castle.
Praise. Oof.
You must deliver the royal scepter to the Prime Minister at the castle.
One. Four. Okay, so small.
Welcome to... What would you like?
We'll go back to the tavern because I'm gonna over. Oh, never mind. I can't. That sucks. I was gonna try to look
Welcome to my shop.
at my gallery,
What would you like?
but apparently can't. It sucks.
Once again, you are led to the throne room under guard. This time, a man stands there with a presumptuous grin. The man tells you to hand over the scepter. You tell him that you don't know what he's talking about. The man's mouth transforms into a twisted grin, and he signals his guards. They inch closer, swords at the ready. What will you do?
You must bring it to perfect. I don't know what the bird is doing.
You fall into a fighting stance. As soon as you steel yourself for battle, the Prime Minister and the Princess burst in. The Prime Minister orders the guards near you to stand down. The man twirls his cape and leaves, as if nothing happened. You sigh, relieved that you didn't have to shed blood in the castle to resolve the problem. The Prime Minister tells you that man was Count Dean, the younger brother of the king. He's trying to usurp the throne. The scepter indicates the throne's heir. The Prime Minister says Dean had Tommet steal it to deny the princess the throne. The Prime Minister takes the scepter and narrows his eyes in satisfaction. He pays you for completing the request. The fairy you saved in the ruins appears before you. She seems to want to take you somewhere.
Okay, to the old tower. Why though?
The fairy leads you into an old ivy-covered tower. You find yourself in a cluttered room that seems to be a laboratory. Judging by the stratification of dust, much time has passed since anyone last entered this room. Letters amidst the shambles indicate that a magician named Lucane lives here. You find a message he penned on the desk. Lucane wrote that he was off to see a magician friend named Wallace in the underground labyrinth. The fairy uses various interpretive gestures to indicate that she wants you to find him. You accept her job request. You head to Wallace's underground labyrinth to look for the magician Lucane.
Underground labyrinth. Oh, that's level 5. Oh, try this.
This underground labyrinth is said to have been made in a single night with powerful magic. It is a dangerous place, replete with traps. It bars entry to all who would dare.
Outstanding.
It's my turn. Done. I got it. Simple.
The trap was sprung, and the door magically closed fast. Slime creatures are weak against fire. The torch on the wall could be used to great effect. The clink of metal hitting the ground can be heard. You obtain a magic key to open the door.
It's my turn.
Out of the blue, a mouse darts out and leaps onto your palm. The rodent claims to be the apprentice of Wallace the Magician. He says he was tasked with caring for the laboratory while Wallace was gone, but it is beset by malevolent magic users. When you ask about Lucane, the apprentice answers that his master's friend went into the labyrinth and hasn't returned. Your quest to find Lucane is delayed as you attempt to liberate the lab for Ricky the Magician's apprentice. The door to the laboratory is through this hall.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. It's my turn. Done.
Oh no, no. Oh, oh god, that was the dude still.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Shoot, what? I don't remember how to do this at all. I know there's a thing to do. I don't remember at all. I might have a suicide because I don't remember it. Can I just suicide? I don't remember that in the slightest.
I got it. Simple.
Because the laboratory was being misused, some of the experiments housed within have now run amok. There's been a population explosion of mutated beings that spread their spores around. The labyrinth is overrun by fungi.
Only I have the power to do that.
It's my turn. Oh, yeah. Oh, my.
Come at me.
Oh, I can do that.
What?
Destroy the cocoons before they hatch, or they'll keep coming. You found some bones that seem to belong to Lucane in the depths of the labyrinth. The tattered raiments and jewelry leave no doubt that the corpse is indeed Lucane's. You bring back the bones of the magician Lucane.
There we go. I don't even know what level I am.
You found Lucane, but he was dead. You imagine the fairy will be overcome with grief, but you need to return to her.
I am level 5.
Welcome to my shop. What would you like?
Okay.
When you enter the laboratory, the fairy frantically flits around you, as if it senses your uneasiness. Upon seeing Lucane's bones, the fairy enters into a panic. She begins tugging at your arm to get you to leave the tower. The fairy is apparently attempting to lead you somewhere. You collect Lucane's bones and follow her. As you enter, a kindly voice echoes from the back. You seem to be in need of help, a monk says, and approaches you. You nervously hand the monk the bones of Lucane. Allow this heart to beat again. Quench their thirst. Lead the wandering soul back. Reverse death. And awaken them. The prayer reaches the goddess, and the pile of bones is once again given flesh. Lucane, shocked to find himself alive, thanks you profusely. He tells you to visit him at his laboratory and leaves. The resurrected magician has returned to the old tower in town. You decide to see him to ask more details. The magician Lucane is waiting for you in the laboratory of the old tower. It seems that dying had an adverse effect on his short-term memory. Lucane can't remember why he went to meet Wallace. Lucane is researching magic called runes, which are closely tied to spirits and fairies. Lucane introduces his fairy friend to you. Her name is Tiki. She left the fairy forest due to her strong curiosity. He thanks you again for saving him and allowing him to enjoy life's rich pageant. He displays his magic trinkets. Lucane says he'd be happy to sell you these items at a fraction of the normal price and answer any questions you have. What will you ask? Lucane says that he would be delighted to discuss this and launches headlong into a discussion about runes. Runes are magical letters that spirits and fairies carved into the world. You may have seen them yourself. Touching runes makes letters sparkle and float. Runes are a combination of 3 characters that create various effects. However, runes won't work unless a spirit or fairy is present. That's what you gather from Lucane's long lecture. Before you realize it, Tiki is following you around. She seems to have taken a liking to you. She will accompany you on your adventures henceforth. Fairies are known to be adept at finding hidden things. A letter from the castle has come to you via the guild. It simply says to report to the castle in all haste.
You're back.
Fairy. Nah, that one's pretty much. Good try. Charisma. Next. Stunway. Someone's clothes at mustaches or paint. What's in common? No, they mean leave out what's in common. Slide attack. Deal plenty. Money is power. Game coins and score increasing max. Increase. Okay. There you go.
You have a request.